What's up, openers? Welcome to Open Relationship Podcast. We are on season 4, episode 20. I got 10, 20 on that thing. 20.
I don't know what song that is.
Well, I really made it up.
I ain't even ready.
I just really made it up. Well, welcome to Open Relationship Podcast, where we open honest conversation. It's with everything from A to Z as it pertains to LGBTQ, place community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can find me at IG at Rodney Wash.
Oh, I'm Randall. You can follow me on Instagram at BeMyRandall, or I've got some spicy social media out there, and hit me up there.
Hello. I'm your host, Wally, and you can follow me at Wally the Godfather or Car Talks with Wally on YouTube and Instagram.
We just love you.
And I
love y'all.
And I am your host, Solomon E. Stretch. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E. Stretch.
And y'all, Meech is not here. He's auditioning for Love Island, so see him on season 5.
Mm-hmm. I hope
It's gonna be juicy. You think he gonna scrap? He gonna, I know
He ain't
those...
gonna scrap. He gonna be having a long poet talks.
Oh, yes. Getting people's life.
He sure will.
Yeah.
He's gonna be doing hot topics over there.
There you go. Well, openers, we as you also know, we have host collection plate. As you can see, it's also empty. So you can give it 3 ways. First way, you can buy 5 stars on Facebook or buy stars. Because we have 5-star young professional gay black men, aka queer, right here, and sometimes bisexual and all the other isms that they have.
When you did that, friend?
I never claimed that.
You remember that time he tried?
Oh,
He tried. He was like, look, I'm trying to be inclusive. Randall got me in class. It's working.
You needed to be.
Oh, Lord.
Or you can join our Facebook group for 99 cents a month. We go live every 4th Thursday of the month. Try to put you on the classroom. Number 2, you can donate to the podcast. So for every podcast platform listen to us on, also on YouTube, in the description box, you will see a donate button. Give what you want to give. You know, we love a giver over here. A cheerful a cheerful giver.
That's how you be doing it, friend?
I have to do it because it's...
It's been a loaded weekend, apparently.
It has. Oh, baby, it's been a good weekend. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
He said
lie.
loaded.
I ain't say I was loaded. Let me stop. And also, you can get to us on YouTube. You can join our membership in Solomon. Tell them how they can join our membership on YouTube.
We love it when you slide into our DMs, send us pictures, send us comments. We love all of that. However, we especially love it when you join us on YouTube every Tuesday night around 8:30ish. But especially when you participate with us live in the comments. And we also appreciate it when you go green. That means you join our membership and get exclusive content every 4th Thursday of the month around 7-ish, 8-ish, whenever. But what do we do? We show our privates for them?
We might show a private, a little nipple, a little show. This chest is chest.
I charge for that.
Exactly.
On his spicy
I
sauce.
charge
if y'all
for
start
that.
sending
Some
and,
hundreds,
and $4.99 ain't gonna do it.
Maybe, but honey,
Make it jump so we get some
not no
hundreds.
$4.99. You ain't gonna see no nipple.
But no, when you go green,
Search
you
through
do
my
get,
Instagram.
when you go green, you get a different side of us that
You do.
is we'll say a more intimate side of us.
Yeah, it is. It's a good time. It is a good time. Also, on the audio version, the people over there, we love you too. We also need y'all to rate us 5 stars to help us grow our opener community. Thank you so much. We love you. All right, let's get into it. What's up, openers? Before we get into our first segment, Hot Topics with Meech, a.k.a. Rodney this week, you have to pay these bills. If you don't know, now you know. Apple is our official sponsor for the Open Relationship Podcast. If you have done so yet, click the link in the bio for 1 month Apple TV or Apple Music for free. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. Also, openers. Damn, there's a lot of talking about the going green. Had to fix that. Also, openers, we are going live for our Green Checker patrons and subscribers and Facebook subscribers this Thursday. Well, every 4th Thursday, starting around 8 p.m. Eastern time ish, every 4th Thursday of the month and thereafter. All right, that is a lot.
That's a lot.
We have to delete this. Okay.
Hey.
Go back
And they
to
mad at us for last month.
Sure. Okay, girl, they don't got to that about
What?
the business. We on
I'll
time.
be quiet.
We be on time. All right, but hot top this week, y'all, is really good. So right now, as you know, they have the power grab, aka Trump is taking over DC, claiming that they have a very high violent criminal rate and things of that nature. But even though despite DC having a data polling for the last 30 years of showing their violent crime rate is low. How do y'all feel about this? What do y'all think the motive is behind Trump taking over DC Police Department?
Distraction.
From what?
From the Epstein files.
I agree with that.
I think that there's an even bigger agenda there, like insulating the Capitol. Like it's a power play. Like it's just about power. Like it starts there.
Yeah, I
agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
It starts there, and it's like you're militarizing like all of the authority. All of the people who have any type of physical authority now are his reports. So the DC police, he's brought in National Guard there. It's a show of power.
It's very much instituting martial law.
Yeah.
And I believe that it started in his first term, and then he was able to continue it in this term, and now it's in full effect. So if the people do not have control over their money, they don't have the same rights to be upheld, in a lawful way, then you're taking away everybody's power every step of the way.
Yeah, y'all asses ain't gonna be protesting now over there.
To food, to healthcare, it's every step of the way it's being stripped away, and so it's controlling the people and making them essentially robots.
And guess what? There was also in the project 2025. Okay, so it's just so
It's all
funny
part of the
how
plan.
he said he was not a part of Project 2025, and every rollout he has is always mirroring Project 2025. But what I found very interesting, a lot of people are attacking DC Mayor Miss Lord, I had her name. I don't want to mess it up. Miss Bowser. What's her name? Bowser.
Bowser?
They said B-O-W.
I think you spelled it wrong.
Did I? Mm-hmm. It's Bowser?
Bowser.
Okay, that's me, typo. Yes, thank you, Ms. Bowser. A lot of people are saying that she's weak and not trying to fight back, but what I want people to understand is that she's only the mayor, and the mayor only has so much power over the jurisdiction she has. But again, we have a archy in government, so federal always outweighs state, right? And she don't have a state, but it falls within a line. So if the president say, "Hey, this is what it's gonna be," y'all, she can't do nothing. Y'all, she needs her job. Like, do y'all think she's weak for not fighting back? What are your opinions on that?
I'm sure that she hasn't had the opportunity to fight back yet, but there's something in the plan. Like, I can only hope.
Yeah.
But I mean, next subject, y'all. I'm tired like that one man, like him.
At this point, it's just so much.
Yeah, like
It's a lot. It's heavy.
It's a lot. I'm tired of it. It's one of those like soap operas that no matter what, there's always going to be new drama, and I'm tired of following it.
It's sad. We don't have to talk about it though, because I want people to understand what they did when they didn't vote for the black lady. So
Big facts.
I'm going to keep talking about it every
Big
time.
facts.
This is what y'all
Can we not
voted
call her
for.
the black lady?
The black lady. Jamaican black lady. Y'all let this whitey man tell y'all what's black and what's not. I didn't know she was black. Is she black? I thought she was this. Really? Okay, anyway. Now let's go on to Miss K. Michelle. So this past weekend, lovely K. Michelle had a concert, whatever, right? And so she sung her infamous song that she had on Love and Hip Hop about Rashida, saying Rashida got bags. Her man is
Kirk Rashida?
Kirk Rashida. Say that thought, but I got another question for you. And this is just how I feel. I would never make fun of somebody who was physically abused, right? I think that's horrible, and I think healing is warranted when you need to heal on your own time. However, why do you want to keep digging, like scraping your wound every time you get a chance on a platform that you have now? You're doing so well for yourself. You're have this great country album coming out. You're on stages where a lot of people want to be on. You are doing very well in life, but you still want to pick at other people. That gives them like you're miserable. What do y'all think about that?
I don't. This is actually the first time I'm hearing about it. So.
Oh well, welcome to the news.
I think that it was just Rashida, and I don't follow. First of all, I don't follow this stuff, but it did come across, and I went down the rabbit hole of it to see what was going on. But I feel like Rashida was in the whole thing about you going to the Rashida concert. So she was trending for a little bit, and then I saw something. She was recording a video, and K. Michelle took that opportunity. You know what? Let me get some spotlight too. So,
but she's doing so well.
Who?
K. Michelle. She really is.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just don't understand, like, when you're doing so well, why are you, if you so above, then you're trying to grow. And that's what she says, I'm growing and all this stuff.
Maybe she's trying to get on Housewives.
Nah, that bitch tried me. Like, you will forever,
18 years
you will
ago?
forever be an enemy. No, bitch, you tried me. You tried me.
Look, what I said, how old is your hurt?
You tried me. And that's her saying, look, I ain't
that baby in
forgot.
second grade. It's time to let that hurt go. But
I
also,
actually like that. How old is your hurt?
let's talk about you still walk around upset. These folks done moved on. But okay, also the Rashida concerts. I want to make sure. Do you know who Rashida is?
I do. She's the young woman from Love and Hip Hop.
Name
right?
a song.
I have the bubble gum, right? She did the bubble
Do the
gum.
lyrics.
I have no. Hell no. I don't know.
Solomon, do you know Rashida?
I do know Rashida. Do
Name
I
a
know
song.
But she's
No.
very pretty, and she lives in Atlanta, and she's with that man, the ballhead man,
They'll be cheating on her.
allegedly.
So everybody know who
No,
Rashida
it's not even alleged. It's
Well,
been
I
proven.
don't-
Yeah, I mean, it has been. He had a baby on her. That baby's well on TV. What about you, Randall? You know Rashida?
I don't know her.
You don't?
I don't know.
You never heard of her?
I've heard of her, but that's the only song I could name from Rashida.
So I have a question.
I think she's pretty though.
Okay, she's a beautiful lady.
I think she's beautiful.
So if your best friend wants some concerts for Rashida concert, are you going? Yes or no?
If he wants some tickets, I mean, if I'm not paying for it, but I'll go.
What about you, Solomon? Kirk's Rashida? Are you going?
No.
Are you going, Wally?
Who all gonna be there?
She's
I need to
she's
know.
the headliner.
I need to know who all.
Oh, just the only Rashida concert.
only.
She might have somebody like Mama D doing her song with.
It depends what the
I don't
venue
know if Mama
is.
D
Saucy
don't say.
Saucy Santana might be there or something. You know. Yeah.
How
And we-
fast can I
and we
get
love
out
Saucy.
the
We love you,
door
Saucy.
if I'm not feeling it and get to my car?
It's
Like,
front row tickets.
is it a side door I can go out of? Like, all of these factors, I need
Are
answers.
there free drinks?
Free
Not that I ain't gonna do her
drinks.
like that. You know, I would actually go to a Rashida concert.
I'm sure you've been.
I
to one.
would. I would actually go. Even though I don't know two of her songs, but I think
It could be good.
it could be good. Like I don't know what people's kind of
She
her
got
like
bars, right? I mean, I assume.
You don't even know her. What are you talking about? What are we doing?
I mean, listen, if you was around in the 99, 2000, you should have bars. You should have some bars.
that. I mean, she got a very twang to her rap. It's very unique to her style.
Oh, it's like that chick from
It's
East
country.
Atlanta.
It's just country.
East Atlanta.
Atlanta
It's a little-
country.
Okay.
That little twang.
All right.
Also, an opening's coming. We
Bless
gotta
her
go to
heart.
Rashida concert. I want to know. Please let us know. All right. Third on list. Shout out to Beyonce for winning her first Emmy for her Beyonce bold costumes. So she won her first Emmy. Are y'all excited for Beyonce for winning an Emmy?
I'm always excited for Beyonce.
I don't know why I would need to be excited for Beyonce. I mean, she has plenty of accolades. Yeah. I mean, come on.
But this is her first Emmy.
Okay, and wonderful. Congratulations,
I mean,
Beyonce.
that's how you feel. What about you, Randall?
I love Beyonce, so congratulations.
Okay, I know you will have.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is what really is near dear to my heart because this is something I really am looking forward to in the near future. U.S. Supreme Court formally asked by ex-Kentucky clerk to overturn same-sex marriages. Marriage, I'm sorry. How do y'all feel about that?
Well, first of all, how near in the future?
In the future. It's
Like
out
how-
there, right?
Like how?
It's out there. That like what they say, the baby out there somewhere.
Can you say it again? I was in La La Land.
Child, you got the script, sweetie.
I can't pay attention and read at the same time. There's too many things.
U.S. Supreme
Shit.
Court formally asked by ex-Kentucky clerk to overturn same-sex marriage. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I mean, it's all a part of the plan of bullshit.
I think this might happen. I don't think that's
It's all
bullshit.
a part of the plan of bullshit that this administration is perpetuating in all forms of government, whether they have direct hand in it or not.
Kevin Kill so mean. Y'all ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
Who that,
Michelle,
baby?
Like,
I mean,
can't find a man. What's the song? Can't
That is-
have a man.
Can't raise a man.
can't
raise a man.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn.
Raise a
Can't raise a man.
If
Yes.
you don't know what
What,
you
somebody
gonna
took me on a
do.
date to a Kate Michelle concert. That was like 2011.
You went.
I did.
How do you enjoy
It
it?
was cute.
Okay, you
I-
enjoyed her.
I appreciated the effort.
Wait, the effort of the date or the Kate Michelle's effort?
The effort of the date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause they say Kate Michelle can really sing in real life.
I mean, it was entertaining. I was entertained.
I like Kate Michelle.
Yeah.
I do too.
I do too. I ain't
She
gonna
got
lie.
an album. Like her album slapped at me.
Yeah,
I agree.
it does. But let's get back to same-sex marriage being canceled. How do y'all feel about that? Possibly, let me say that.
I mean, I just have questions. Like I'm already married, so I
know,
but
yeah, you
Are they
are.
repealing? Are they
You
trying
might
to
throw that out
repeal
there.
our current?
Not as much as whatchamacallit did, though. Now that was shade. you wouldn't get
Oh,
it.
I don't know that one. Okay, I don't know that one.
Damn you, Solomon.
I just hope they don't bring it up. I hope that they don't take the case. Like that's the biggest thing. Is I feel like the way the Supreme Court is moving right now is that they have the opportunity because they have this super majority that they can take up all sorts of. They can take up slavery if they wanted to. They could take up like segregate. They could take up all of the segregation laws, and it's sad. And I don't think they're just working towards somebody's agenda. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what to do. It's not, I feel like we're trapped.
It's hurtful to me, honestly. What
R. Kelly.
Oh Lord Jesus. What I find that's very disheartening to me is that I feel like, my motto, if you're not hurting anyone else, children, elderly, or animals, I don't care what you do in your life, in your household, whatever you want to make you happy. And I wish the world was like that, because what are two men marrying themselves? How's it affecting your life? I just want to know. If you can give me a real reason why this man who stays in 4 states away from you, right, and you say in Kentucky, why what they are doing in their household affect what you got going in your household?
But it's a part of the plan to disenfranchise anyone that is other. I had a conversation with someone that is like a consultant and an activist in the LGBTQ plus community. And they said like, basically they know how to construct proposals, or that's what they do. And so if you have anything about diversity or inclusion, anything about, women or gay rights or anything like that, these government proposals are being rejected. So it's just like all of this just falls into the same narrative that is being perpetuated. And it's like anything to disenfranchise people and take opportunities away from people. So it's like we have to be strategic about how we're moving and how we're navigating this space, because you have to be 10 steps ahead. You just have to be.
But I think at this point, the 10 steps ahead is kind of too late. Because, I mean, to answer your question, Rodney, it's disheartening. because also like yourself, sometime in the near future, I would like that for myself as well.
How soon?
Like you said,
Soon and very soon.
But we've been talking about this for, we started talking about this 8 months ago. Mm-hmm. More than that.
Yeah.
And so as soon as there was an inkling that Trump would get into office, we knew that there were going to be a lot of things on the chopping block. As soon as Roe versus Wade was shot down, we knew that this was going to be on the chopping block.
We sure did say that.
And so you just brought up slavery. You just brought up all these things that, in our generation, like the lives that we live this is our norm. But we're also starting to see how the norms of our previous generations were, how they were lived. And I think it's something that when you talk about being 10 steps ahead, we are already behind.
Correct. So pack your bags and get ready.
Well,
Damn.
not saying all that. But I think when it comes to having a plan, I think this is now a time for people to really get into planning for your future.
You know what?
But that, again, how do you plan for your future when you know that the people that have power are working against you to dismantle it? You understand what I'm saying? It's like me and my husband were talking about this the other day. It's like, run faster. Like, there, at some point, you realize we're like, all right, we're not wanted here, and we're no longer even going to be tolerated here.
Yeah. And so to that point, it's either run faster or stand up to it. Because the thing is, if you look back, 60 years ago in the civil rights era,
which wasn't that long ago, honestly.
Yeah.
People think it was like AK. That's not long ago.
Exactly. and it's like there was not an option to just sit down and allow these things to happen. So there becomes a point where we all have to band together and understand what the mission is and fight back and figure out how to do that strategically. Like, that's really your only options. Hey, run away, pack your bags, or stand up and fight the shit.
You know what's so funny though? Like I told my nephew and my family, because I have a lot of YNs in my family. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, the reason why you are able to sit on your ass and do nothing is because people fought for you to sit on your ass and do nothing. You got the freedom, the privilege right now to not even worry about life, because 60 years ago, folks really was getting their ass beat, hung on trees and all kind of stuff for you to be lazy.
That's right.
And if you don't get your ass up and do something about your life, you gonna be right back in the 1960s and 20s. I just buried my great aunt, who was 101 years old, would have been 102 this coming up February, and just to see how life progressed as she got older and then declined. I mean, progressed as she was growing up, getting mature, and then the declining as she's getting older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me. You watch stuff go in reverse.
Yeah.
Like, she was in her right mind, just talking about like how things was going on. I may have a conversation with her. She was like, y'all might be going right back to how I was as a child. Y'all don't start caring about y'all future. Mm-hmm. She said, because she saw our generation getting lazy and we complacent and we don't give a fuck about anything anymore, because who cares about them people? Who cares about MLK Day? One of my little cousins basically said, who gives a fuck about MLK? I said, really? That's how you feel? Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, it's sad.
And it's like the things that...
Who cares about voting? That's what they say.
The things that come out in society now are just so ridiculous, but we just were like, okay, well, what else is new? Like, lab salmon is now like, when they actually advertise and say, oh, lab salmon is close to real salmon, that means it's in the stores. That means we eating the shit. It's just like, and we allow it. Just like, okay, well, moving on.
Now, does it have lab on it? I mean, it's a fair question. Because if I don't read lab, I'm probably ate some.
You probably have eaten some.
I'm not trying to be funny, but like...
How would we know?
How you know it's not coming to the restaurant you eat at?
Exactly.
That would piss me off.
Well...
Then the other argument, people are making like new hearts and stuff in the lab, so... I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, they are able to, like, regrow some things now with modern technology. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, honestly.
Society ghetto.
Yeah, but that's all I had for good old hot topics. I'm not going to turn it over to good old Randall, famous topic that I do it well. The infamous Randall.
I mean, Meech is gonna be the judge of that. So, yeah, Meech, we miss you. We miss you on Hot Topics. But welcome back to Open Up. And Open Up, of course, is the segment where we use the lens of the Black queer experience to unpack non-traditional relationships. And tonight, my topic tonight came from, I've been down at the Red Dress Run for the last few days.
Did you really?
You ain't show us your little red dress and the slit inside.
I did not. There was no slit. It was a long red dress.
Okay.
Was
I
it,
feel
it
like
was
you
a
would
gown?
be classy with a slit.
Was it a
No,
gown?
it was. Yeah, I'll show it to you later.
Oh,
Matter of fact, if you go green, we'll show that on our next on our next green.
I got a little snap.
I got a little
That's so
I got
far
a little
away.
piece. I know it's far away, but I'll show it to you. But being down there had me really thinking about like what Red Dress Run was all about and what it meant to me, and then also like how we use labels. And to me, the idea of the red dress was kind of like removing the labels and putting everybody on the same playing field, because everybody now looks just as crazy as everyone else.
labels
does.
like what exactly?
So we use the labels like top, bottom, verse, queer, trans, mask, femme. Like, what we've done is we've allowed these old just ideas to put us into these boxes of all of these labels. And I don't think that that's right. Like, I don't like it. And I feel like we are more than what we do in the bedroom, and we're more than what we do, more than what we wear. And I wanted to come to you guys today on how you guys felt about all of the labels that are now in the community, because I feel like it's becoming more and more of a cop-out. It's like, rather than getting to know somebody, rather than having a conversation with somebody about about their whole person, it's like we have these boxes that we identify people by, and I don't like it.
Well, I would say I get where you're going with red dress. Like, you didn't know who was what because everyone had on a dress.
Exactly.
He could have been a top and singing good D.
Just
to the
know that
girl.
there are dick and
But
balls in this dress.
Yeah.
Right.
But I like how you did that, because like it was just fun. You felt free. Like, everybody was having a good time, twerking, laughing, and you didn't know what people's position were if you didn't really know them.
Right. Because
So I
Everybody was
like how you did that.
yeah, everybody was in the dress. Red dress, just it was, to me, it was a dope party. Like, it was the idea of it, like everyone being out there. But yeah, it does. It took away a layer of the judgment that we already have, like, in meeting people.
Well, what's it? After the dress would have came off, I would have asked the question, "What are you sexually?"
And
And I would did one of these, how to hold this on, put on my dress. Okay, gotta go.
I put on your dress.
Would put back on my dress and walk right out the hotel room, baby.
So, with that idea, like, all right, Wally, do you think that this whole like top bottom verse dynamic, right? Is it something that helps people find their sexual compatibility? Or do you feel like it's like, to me, I just see it as a way of like limiting exploration. Like, you don't, like, what if you never had that conversation with somebody and now you enter the bedroom? How much more, like, to me, that's a lot more fun, because it's like, it's not just about, all right, who's gonna poke who? Like, we can have.
Is it what it's about, though?
No, and I'm like, I'm nowhere near a side, but I just feel like we're so limiting when we say, like, when we continue to use all of these things. Because what if I'm not a top today? What if I'm not verse tomorrow? Like,
well, no, baby, you probably just missed out. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, like I had a long, stressful day today. Right? And
What does that mean?
I'm just trying to say, like, if I was single and I was just like, hey, what are you? And you talking about work, now I'm a bottom, but 5 years I could be a top. Girl, bye. Like, I ain't got time. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to know what is now. I can evolve with you later, but what is now? Cause now is what matters to me in my life.
but why is it? Because you're verse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, huh? I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if I wasn't supposed to say that. But,
No, you fine. Look,
But-
I told you, poppers work wonders.
But like, and so as a verse person, I feel like you would be a proponent of like saying, well, it don't really matter what you are.
Or let me pull back the curtain.
Like-
I'm more of a top. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind bottoming now because it don't hurt as whatever. But for me to do that every day, I couldn't do that every day. If I was going to bottom with somebody like I have a relationship with, you're probably like 5 times out the month.
But that's not the question I'm asking. Like, if you're going into this bedroom with the idea that you want to have a good time,
Yeah.
like you're only focused on penetration, on somebody's penetration style. Like, is
Is
there
it when
not,
we get into that bedroom?
is there not more to it than just like who's zooming who?
Yeah, I mean, what do we talk about? Like, I'm just trying to make sure. Is this like one night stand talk or just like...
I'm with you, Solomon. We just gonna sit here and laugh.
I don't know. I'm tickled.
I'm just gonna laugh. What you talking about?
Solomon, what you tickled about?
Cute.
Solomon, leave me alone.
Well, number one, Wally still ain't even answered the question that you asked him.
What's the question?
He over here on us.
As a matter of fact, yeah, Rodney did take your question. The question was
Oh,
is
I
like,
did.
are we? Is that a better way of just identifying who we are, or is it limiting?
Why you look like that? You look like, who? It's me.
You okay, Wally?
Yeah, because you look wild, sweetie.
Do what you do, people, and listen. Everybody be happy.
I need you to clock in.
No, because like I feel like this is the age-old question, like who's topping, who doing who been in all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, yo,
Exactly. So like that's
do what you love and don't do what you love, and sometimes in certain seasons, I don't know, you change it, you switch it up, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, okay, that's where I'm at.
So. Back to you, Rodney. Because
I told you I wanted to laugh. I just wanted to laugh.
Because
That's all.
Wally's edible done kicked in. Wally's edible just kicked in.
I'm warm and there's liquid in here.
So if you woke up tomorrow, Rodney, and there were none of these labels, would that change the way that you flirt with somebody? Would that change the way that you view, like, if we weren't, like, all of this social media stuff or just gay culture wasn't so top bottom focused, if that wasn't a thing?
I would say this, I probably lost some good people because of their sexual position. Like, I had some great connection with people, I'm not gonna lie. But I did not talk to them because of what their sexual position were. And I probably missed out on great people. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I am that person who turned somebody down and got turned down, and life goes on.
I mean, I guess I kind of rest my case on that. That's what I'm getting to, is that we end up missing out on so much because we participate so much in the labels.
But honestly, though, to be fair, is one guy who was a total top. I mean, top. But great guy. Like, I really enjoy his company. We had so many check marks was the same. But when we got to that sex part, I was like, oh. And I was like, would you ever? He was like, hell no. Oh. And so when I went in the bedroom, they tried to look. And I tried to What
you was doing?
And
tiptoeing in my heels.
And I tried to go back there and grab the booty. And I was able to grab the booty, but baby, when I went in further,
Oh.
It just clamped. I'm like, oh, he's serious. And so after that, I was like, you know what? I asked myself, I said, Rodney, this is a good man, Savannah. As of right now, right? Because I know how he is now. I said, as of right now, he makes me happy. We enjoy each other company. We vibing. It's going on like a month and a half. We haven't had sex yet because he was told to top. He was okay with waiting, according to him. And I was like, do I want to... And we eventually had sex. I bought him for him. And I was like, do I want to take this all the time? And myself said, no.
Because capacity is also important. I
That
think we
is
also
like...
need to discuss
And
capacity.
he talking about he wants sex 3-4 times a week. And I'm like, so you expect me to do this 3-4 times a week?
Do you have the capacity
And my
for
body
the intake?
said, run the bitch. And I ran.
Yeah. Do you have the capacity for the intake?
You know, y'all. I should have realized when I was writing this when I was writing this segment that.
But Solomon had no questions.
I have more, but I think I might just be done with this one because like for
No, I want to hear what Solomon got to say.
Solomon. So I did have a question for Solomon, but it was a much more
In depth.
Yeah, it was a much more in depth. Like my question for Solomon was, do you think that the labels that these labels that we use, and we've taken it to top, bottom, verse. That wasn't where I was trying to go. It was labels in general, masc, femme, trans, all of those that we use to define, like that we used to identify who we are. Like, do you think that these labels impact the way we move in non-sexual spaces as well? Like
Yes.
work, friendships,
Yes.
politics.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I think as soon as you put a label onto something, it gives it some sort of value. And especially in our society, anything that is different is devalued. Especially think about queer culture. We just had a conversation last week, previous weeks, about what was it, the trans community, and how the trans community has been devalued in various ways. Just even in the way that we talk about the trans community. When we talk about, oftentimes you hear a joke about bottom shaming. You hear a joke about individuals who are overweight, fat phobia. Anytime something is outside of the norm, people will navigate those spaces. And a lot of times they'll navigate around them. So that's how people become marginalized. But I also think that I think we also show up differently when we attach ourselves to a label. And so, like, I think it was Wally's game last week or maybe the week before when you were talking about turn it on, turn it off. Turn off the gay, turn on the gay, or whatever the case may be. But I think a lot of times, even just having the label gay or bisexual or whatever, you turn it on in certain spaces, you turn it off in certain spaces. And I think a lot of us are still navigating what that means, especially even if you're out. Like, you could be out, and this was my experience recently, not like recent, but recently, where, yes, I identified as being out. However, when I show up in spaces with a partner, I'm very aware. Like, I become hyper vigilant, and for me, it's more of a safety thing. And so I gay it down. I had the tendency of gaying it down a little bit, especially like with PDA and stuff like that, because of like a safety concern. So I think to your question, yes, I think how people move differently when they attach themselves to labels or when someone else attaches a label to them.
I think you're right about that. I think now that I think more about it, like, I think that maybe labels aren't necessarily bad. I think they're bad when other people get to define them. So when other people are placing the label on you rather than you identifying or you saying, this is what I am.
I think it can go both ways. I mean, if you take it out and this is just me being in, putting on my work hat, like when a person says I'm depressed and then they carry that label with them, and a lot of times it's really about the story that they keep telling as opposed to the life that they're living. And then there are a lot of people who, through the outer lens, they've come a long way. There's so much thriving, there's so much survival, there's so much victory, but they carry this label of depressed or victim, and they keep themselves in that space.
Yeah. I really like how you place that, because I think in life you should always be ready to change the narrative if it no longer fits you, or change the label when it no longer fits you. So I definitely resonate with that, because sometimes you attach something to, okay, I was this 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but now it's something different. And now you can define yourself differently. You can always reinvent yourself and change that narrative. So yeah, I like that.
But I don't even know if it's about reinventing yourself. I think it's just being open to all of you.
All of you, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, we've had conversations before about sexual position, and a lot of times, just like with you just now, Randall asked you if you were a verse, and you were just like, top verse. I think once someone gets fixed that this is who you are, you kind of have to like go inward and be like, but it's more this than this.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
And then having to communicate that to somebody else.
I would say this: if they had a pill or something that can make the process shorter, I might do it more.
Make the process short.
That is, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to, and this ain't bottom shaming, but shout out to the bottoms who stay ready all the time. It's squeaky clean. You just wake up clean. Like,
how did we get here?
That's why, like, I'm shaking my head, because this is not where this is supposed to be going.
Sorry,
like this was not a top bottom conversation. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But shout out to y'all.
So maybe the real label we should be chasing here, rather than where we've gotten to, is the label that I'm trying to get to is authentic, because like once you strip away sexual roles and mask or femininity, what's left is just you. And like, that's, to me, that's enough. That should be enough for people. That should be enough for the world. And I think it's up for the world to kind of change the idea of like our community to change how we look at these labels that we give. But yeah, that's all for Open Up today. Y'all, openers, stay loud, stay unboxed, stay you.
Yes.
And Wally, let's get your life. Take me somewhere else. Get your life. Let's play this game.
Is it sexual? He over it.
I'm so open.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Get Your Life, Play the Game. So, the game for today is your masculinity toxic?
Damn.
Gio, get me out of here. Gio, I tell you,
So, we are not going to a different place, unfortunately, Randall, but hopefully we can bring a different narrative to the conversation. So I have a little pretext to this. So while you guys were in New Orleans, some of us were in New Orleans wearing our dresses, I was in a very heteronormative space this past weekend. Okay. So I went to a Big Brother concert, and a lot of people don't know who Big Brother is, but they're a rap group, and basically like the straights, like straight black men of a certain age, they love this particular group. And so a friend of mine from college invited me to go to the concert, and I went because I was like, okay, I know a few songs. I remember from college. Okay, let me go.
Never heard of you on that concert.
Exactly. Yeah, of course. Like, nobody would know about this. Most people. But in this space, mostly straight black men. But as I looked at the concert, there was a lot of healing messages that were sent through the music, but also through the people that were putting on the concert. Like, there was a lot of like, hey, it's a lot of beautiful people in the audience. There's affirmations of like, hey, you're doing great. You're doing everything you need to be. And, we're here to uplift our people. And, this is our last concert because we want to end on a high note and we don't want people to define the narrative for us. Like, so there was a lot of healing messages in the space. And I thought to myself, like, how often are straight black men given these opportunities to like express themselves authentically and express their emotions and express their love for each other. And so I think it had me thinking about masculinity specifically in our community and how, hey, is it toxic or is it not toxic? So the rules of the game is respond to these I statements and tell me if the thought process is influenced by toxic masculinity. Because although we think that we're queer and, hey, we just a part of the gays, there is some parts of us that we still men. We still men and we still toxic sometimes. So the first scenario is, just because I wear heels doesn't mean I can't sling a hammer. So is that statement toxic masculinity or is it not?
That's toxic.
No, I think that's empowering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
I think it's empowering for just, don't worry about how I look. I just look this way. Like, don't play with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't comprehend that. Now you said that it's not toxic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solomon.
Not toxic.
Yeah. I would agree because just because a person dresses a certain way or carries themselves a certain way does not mean they can't be handy or, they can also sling their other hammer if they like. So, number 2, I sag because my nuts hang low.
Not toxic?
Toxic.
Why you sad 'cause your nuts hang low?
I think sagging in general is just toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Sagging?
There's a lot of people that want to show their ass to the world. So
That's toxic?
I mean, if that's your idea, I'm sagging because my nuts hang low. Like, come on.
Oh, did you say sagging?
yeah.
But did you say the statement again?
Sagging. Yeah.
I'm sagging because my nuts hang low?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Uh-huh. People walk around with their ass out and they sag and then, okay, their response is like, my nuts hang low, so that's why I sag.
I don't think that's toxic. That's just, the nuts probably really hang low. Shit. Do your nuts hang low?
But in certain communities, like, it could be taken a certain way. Like, there's a lot of straight men that are walking around here sagging their pads, and that's been the case for probably the last 20, 30 years. And it means in some spaces that they're available. It means in other spaces that, they're more of a man because they sag. Like, I don't know.
I never heard that before. I never heard a person I'm more of a man because I sag. I mean,
I don't know. Why they
have
doing
y'all? I never heard that.
What?
So if I say I'm more of a man because I sag.
I've never heard it like that, but whatever.
Randall?
No
Yeah.
comment.
All right. Well, moving on. I listen to rap music. I don't know who T.S. Madison is. But yeah, I like to have sex with men. Is that toxic masculinity?
That was toxic.
Why?
Because he was like, I know well, hold on. Repeat your statement. Nah, I'm getting confused.
I listen to rap music, and basically I'm in that culture, but I don't know who T.S. Madison is.
That's
But
not
yeah.
toxic. He probably don't even know who she is. I mean, that's okay. You ain't gonna know everyone.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you should know the culture. You should be a part of the culture.
No,
And
just,
is it toxic if you don't?
no, because it's like it's the stereotype. Like just because I'm gay don't mean I do hair.
Yeah.
Valid.
Child, if you told me to take a gay test, I would fail.
No, you wouldn't.
I
Flying colors.
promise you.
I think you will be
if
okay.
you ask me about the pioneers of the gays, I will fail.
Well,
Oh,
that's a history lesson.
You mean history?
Yeah, that's
Even with
different
the
than
people who are like with the fabrics, all this stuff, I will fail.
you mean.
Okay, but hold on. Let's go back to this one real quick. Because I'm thinking about context, right? I listen to rap music. I don't know who T.S. Madison is. Two different things. But I like to have sex with men. So I would say that this is toxic in the sense that you identified him as gay. But in this statement, he didn't identify as gay. He just identified as a man who has sex with men.
Right. Right.
Which is the actual category.
Right.
What category is that?
Men who have sex with men, MSM.
They don't consider themselves gay?
No.
I mean, when you go to the clinic, I mean, that's what they call you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So depending on, because the rules of your game tell me if the statement, respond to these I statements and tell me if the thought process is influenced by toxic masculinity.
Right.
So it depends on the thought process.
Correct. Yeah.
Because as when you read this, I thought about For Color Girls.
Yeah. Who doing the bending?
Such a sad movie.
It was. I'm not gay. I'm just a man who likes to have sex with other men. Right? So
I learn something new every day. So
don't you?
you say MSM?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not what Rihanna said.
Because I'm just like, I never heard these terms. I will fail a gay test. You know what? Open, if y'all have a gay test out there, please send us a link. I want to prove that I will fail.
I don't know what the hell would be in that
Hold on.
test, but
You gay?
I mean, I know I'm gay, but
temperature check. Yes.
bad.
Confirmed.
I am with the girls. See my hair swinging?
Number 4, I think men having hair longer than a woman's is feminine.
That's toxic. That was a toxic statement.
That's something I just take that back to the older generation, and just because I had that said to me as well by a parent.
Same.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
said what?
Same.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What they say?
You know, a man's hair should not be longer than a woman's hair. That's feminine.
Really?
And even nails. Like a man's nails shouldn't be longer than a woman's.
Oh yeah, nails too.
My nails never been long. What they talking about long nails? Explain that more. Is it going over your skin?
Just
That's what the ladies
Oh.
do.
yeah, that's what women do. It's feminine.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the long pinky, then that's like the cocaine pinky nail.
That's I know what that is.
Or the long thumbnail to split his blunts.
Oh.
Or for guitarists.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we say that?
Blunts.
Yeah. You say blunt.
What's wrong?
No,
with
I was saying what I said.
Oh.
Oh, what'd you say?
My bad.
Oh, we can't say never mind.
Oh, okay. Well,
Propane.
oh.
Propane.
No gang. No. Hey.
All right. Moving on. I let a drag queen top me, but that's my little secret. I'm not telling my friends.
That's not toxic. That's just keep your business to yourself. I mean, that's not toxic to me. What about y'all?
Again, for me, I think it's about the thought process. Why are you not telling your friends?
Yeah.
Because are you ashamed that
Yeah.
a drag queen topped you?
Yeah. If that's what you wanted to do, like, why can't you talk about it? Yeah. Rodney, it's okay. It's a safe space.
Ronnie, you let a drag queen?
Hell no.
Oh.
I mean, I ain't mean say it like that.
Toxic.
No, I have not had sex with a drag queen or a transgender female or a transgender male.
Okay, first of all, how did we get there?
I'm just explaining all of them.
Oh my God, not all of them. Now see, didn't we just
It
have
keeps
this
getting more and more
conversation?
cringe. It keeps getting more and more cringe.
This is why we have to unpack these things.
Well,
Exactly
I'm in
why.
class. Give me time.
All right. So you in class 102?
I'm 1-on-1 now.
Okay.
He just pushed me back.
He had to go. We had to send him back. He on the prerequisites. Okay.
Lord. All right. I do not socialize in non-queer environments because I don't want nobody looking at me crazy.
That's toxic.
So what would that be called? Toxic homosexuality? Toxic hominess? Hominess?
Because there are a lot of men in the community, or a lot of queers in the community, I would say, that they don't believe in socializing in straight spaces. They're not comfortable. They feel like somebody's looking at them or not looking at them. And for those people, like, I feel...
Kevin is stupid.
Kevin is diabolical. Kevin said, Alexa, play Toxic.
I'm gonna play that in the car just for you. Just for you. But I feel like saying that statement is just the same thing that toxic straight men say about, like, oh, I ain't going to, that space with them gay people and all that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like it's the same thing.
So I'm gonna defend the other side on that one, because for a lot of it, it's safety. Like, I feel like, and me personally, like, it took me like, even sometimes now, I would much rather be in community or be at gay events than straight events, and not because I necessarily like gay people better. Mm-hmm. I just feel safer.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's a valid concern.
Yeah, like, it's hard. Like, it's harder being an openly gay man out in straight environments.
Well, playing devil's advocate, maybe those straight men don't feel that their booty holes are going to be safe in gay environments.
That's what they feel, but
damn.
We're also, like, we ain't not out here grabbing niggas by the pussy. I can say that, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, that's not our MO, and that's a stereotype that's out there. But it's real that we are bashed at straight events.
I think this can go both ways. I can argue this case, but I could also argue that, depending on the thought process, this could also be internalized homophobia.
Yeah.
I mean, me and my friends argue all the time. He like gay club, but he loves straight clubs. I be like, you be want to go to the hood and stuff, and I don't feel straight. I mean, I don't feel safe straight. Lord, both of them actually, but I don't feel safe.
I'm slightly one of them people because I do like hood clubs sometimes.
But
I do the hood gay clubs.
No, I'm talking about he like hood straight clubs.
Oh, nah.
Like the gutter of the gutter. Like you going to damn Decatur. But he pick up men there. But at the same time, I don't like it because I walk in, my clothes be a little tight. He's more, he's other.
Friend, take me.
And I'd be like, they clock my teeth as soon as I walk in.
I got a place we can go.
Put me on any MLK. That's what I say. It's just like I
can do MLK. I don't like Ashwood.
Wally, me and you gonna go. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out to. So there is a straight place that I like to go. Right.
Okay.
On the east side.
Okay.
And it's a straight place. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna test this hypothesis.
Let's go. Okay. Come on. Test me. Let's go. All right. Last one. Would I let in somebody?
If this is about a booty hole,
would I look like? I can't even say it. Would I look like letting somebody bone me? I was gonna say. Can I say fuck?
You just did.
Just say puck.
Would I look like letting somebody puck me that was wearing a red dress last weekend?
That's toxic.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? Am I toxic?
real bad.
I think about that's something I'm gonna say honestly.
You said put your dress on last segment.
And then he'd be like, well, did you have on one too? It ain't about me.
You know what that just reminded me of?
What?
Did y'all ever see that girl on Instagram who was in the car crying and she was like, I'm crying over a nigga who don't do shit for me. And then she stopped. She blinks. She's like, I'm crying over a nigga who don't do shit for me.
Yeah.
Like, you just had one of those moments.
Light bulb moment.
Yeah.
I'm toxic.
I'm toxic, right?
But we love you anyway.
Okay.
With your toxic ass.
Well, let's go. We gonna go to the letter. Can we press for time?
Well, thank you for
Thank you
tuning
so
in
much.
for
Yeah.
It's Like Play the Game.
We're gonna do this. Gonna keep it under 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. All right.
See.
Openers, thank you for the show. But we're gonna go right now to your favorite segment, which is called The Letter. This is where you can write an openers. We are your gay uncles, gay cousins, what you want to be in your head. We just here to, help you out with some advice. You can see it'll be on the bottom of the screen. You can write your letter in 2 ways. You can email us openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com, or you go to the website.
One of these days, you're going to enunciate.
At openrelationshippodcast.com. Click contact us and send
I'll just be like,
your
let them have it.
letter. It's on the damn screen. What more do they need?
But we are on the other platform that
We are.
Yeah.
So openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com, or you could go to our website at openrelationshippodcast.com. Click contact us and send your letter. As I always say, I take 10%. Solomon will get the rest of the money when I give it to him. All right, the letter. My husband and I have been together for 5 years and married for 3. Recently, we've been having discussion about the physical side of our relationship. He identifies as verse, and when we first met, I was verse bottom. Over time, I become more of a side, while he remained verse. Lately, the idea of opening up our relationship has come up. For me, that's difficult. I only ever practice monogamy. And just the thought of opening up our relationship makes me feel unwanted and unloved. He said it would strictly be sex with no strings attached because he wants to be penetrated, something I no longer provide due to my comfort level. I'm struggling. I'm not okay with the idea of him being physically intimate with someone else, even if it's just an NSA situation. And at the same time, I fear that if I say no, he'll go ahead and do it anyway, which could create even deeper issues between us. What should I do? How do I navigate this as someone who feels emotionally tied to monogamy, but also doesn't want to feel like I'm holding him back? I love him, but I feel confused and unsure of how to move forward. Signed, A Conflicted Husband. This is a good letter. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, this is a good letter. I have so much to ask you because, for one, you said you don't feel comfortable topping anymore because of a personal issue. I would just want to ask or suggest, can you go get help for that personal issue? Is something not working down there or something like that? Because I feel like you should always try all your options before you say no to something, right? Secondly, if you ain't signed up for no open thing, I don't think you should be forced to do something you don't want to do. And if you feel like you say no, he's going to go outside doing it anyway, then just let me know you probably just need to work on the next appropriate stuff to make both of y'all happy. But again, if you have not explored an option because why you don't want to use your penis anymore, I would definitely explore those options before you say no. That's all I have.
Well, friend, you need to open up because you can't have it both ways. You cannot be putting it down in the bedroom and then saying, okay, you can't get what you want. Like,
Well, that's true.
yeah, I mean, you got to open it up.
I think there's so much more to this.
Me too.
I think that there is so much more to this. And I am so, I love you guys. Yeah, I love you guys and I love you openers and stuff, but I am sick of having this conversation. I'm sick of it.
But
Okay.
this is
no, I'm winding up for it.
Okay.
But we continue to come back to this, my man wants something that I don't want to give him or can't give him, and this is the reason that and I don't want an open relationship, right? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this conversation. I get that so many people are in it, but it's not that binary. Like, it's so much not. And if your relationship is built on sex, like if that is, if sex is going to be the end all be all of your relationship, there's so much more to a human than than sexual chemistry. Like, there are people out here that are asexual, like that don't have sex. There are people out here that want whatever they want, and like, let them do that. Yeah, and I get the idea of you're not willing to even explore with him. Like, just because you don't want to penetrate him, well, there's so much more that you can do there. There are toys out there. There are like, I guess my question to this opener would be like, what have you tried? Like, where have you tried to accommodate him? Because if your relationship is worth it, if everything else is aligning, then you should be able to figure out sex.
I think sex is the small part. I want to know, like, what changed? Like, so your partner hasn't changed. Your partner is still who they are, right? But for you, something changed. And I think it's worth exploring what event occurred that caused this shift. Because at first there was some sort of balance, right? And just like you were talking about, there are individuals who are asexual. There are individuals who are asexual and in committed relationships. And so for me, I think there needs to be some sort of balance, but even in balance, there could be disharmony. And so there should be balance and there should also be harmony. That goes to having that conversation about what can I do to please you, but also what do I need to do for me because something is off. I think there's a conversation here maybe about therapy. Maybe it's individual therapy, couples therapy, maybe sex therapy. There's so many things. There could be toy play. There could be some sort of trauma situation that's going on. We don't know because we don't have all the information. Mm-hmm. But I think the sex is the small part. And to piggyback off of Randall's point, you've been together for 3 years. That's nothing to just throw away. Well, you've been together for 5 years.
5 years, but you've married for 3 years.
Right. And so that's not something you just throw away.
But to be fair, right, we don't have all the context clues, which I do hope, agree with both of you all. But if he went in this relationship saying we're going to be monogamous, I can't fault him for feeling some type of way. Like, if they both said, hey, we're going to be monogamous, this is what I signed up for.
Were they both sides going into this? It doesn't sound
one was verse and one was verse bottom. But also, like, it's like sex is an evolution. Like, the way you have sex is going to constantly evolve. And you, like, I say this, sir, you might be what did he say? He's a complete bottom now, or is he?
No, he's a side.
He's a side now.
He's a side now. Like, you might be a side today, but there might be a time now later where you have a different itch that you want to scratch. And like, that's okay too. Like, if you work through and realize that, all right, it's not trauma that has made me decide that I want to be a side.
Therefore, I need to know what happened, because something clearly happened to him to make him do this.
It might just be that I don't like the process of cleaning out. It might be like, you know what, I don't like the. I don't like the way it feels. It could be low testosterone. It could be so many. Well, I don't know if that would be for like.
I'm just throwing out shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be so many things, but toxic ass Rodney over here is telling you to throw your whole relationship away because y'all can't have sex right now, and that's not right.
I'm gonna say this. No. I'm gonna say how what I said. If y'all both got on an altar and y'all had a conversation, let me get country, a conversation, and that conversation said me and you only, no other isms in there, then he has went outside y'all marriage vows. Therefore, it is broken.
He hasn't cheated yet. This ain't about cheating.
He clearly wants to go outside their marriage vows. Now, again, I don't know what this person is doing because he don't want to do stuff with his partner anymore, I think that's messed up. But if you are wholehearted not comfortable with something doing it, why be miserable resenting your partner when you low key is hating him every morning or every day because he's having outside sex? He gonna be miserable too. So if y'all both gonna be miserable, let's separate in an amicable way.
Not having sex is not gonna make you miserable.
But that's why he wrote his letter though. He's talking about sex.
But I'm saying
just get some counseling.
Because
clearly our advice.
Keep moving.
It's all opinionated.
Yeah, keep moving. Like keep moving towards something. Like continue to have the conversations because eventually you're gonna get somewhere. You're gonna find traction in something. As long as you stick by your partner and keep communicating, like it's experience. Like we were talking. This is part of the conversation that I was trying to get to earlier. That like these labels that we're throwing into everything. This top bottom verse situation. Like you guys are in love. Why don't you like use the label love and go from there?
Do we know that? We don't know that, and I think
they're married.
That don't mean shit.
That you love.
That don't mean
Some
shit.
people marry for money.
There you go.
Well, I'm not even saying that, but I do know that there are a lot of people who get into relationships that they don't know who they are in a relationship with, and I think that's why we have issues like this because anyway, we don't have enough time. But all right. We're closing the letter. All
right, yeah, opener. We hope that you got a lot of good information tonight. So
no, you didn't.
Send a follow up. No. I hope that like opener. Send a follow up because we have more. We have questions. Please send us more details, and we'll go back and we will rehash this letter.
Yes. Okay, opener. Well, I hope you got some advice. That's all we have for the letter, guys. All right.
Ciao. Folks out here just lost. All right, openers, thank you for joining the four of us, typically the five of us, as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions.
See you next week.